Global city or world city is a central city which serves as a central within a globalized economic system that enjoys significant competitive advantage. It is an idea that globalization can be broken down in terms of strategic geological sites that see achieve.
Cities affect global affairs through culture or politics. The term global city, as opposed to megacity, is thought to have been first coined by Saskia Sassen and referred to London, New York, and Tokyo in her 1991 work, The Global City.
Hello guys, I have something to share about the contemporary world.
Sounds like interesting.
Is it about global city?
Yes. Global city have their own advantage and disadvantage. The advantage of the cities is that they increase productivity and yield tax from higher value industries as headquarters of many huge business and multinational corporations are founded. They also serve as transport gateways for tourists that foster supply chain development and demand for national goods and services, and further provide access to international market and innovate techniques or products. They serve as an area for financial expertise and trade management capabilities, since there are various financial, banking, accounting, real estate, and insurance services under global cities. Also enhance business brands for nations, diversity of culture, people, ideologies, and religions is also found in these cities. Generally, global cities have a significant effect on the growth of the economy. The downfall about the cities is that the cost of living in these areas are also high. Normal living expenses such as rent and utilities tend to be higher in big cities, and you may have additional living expenses you would have in the suburbs like parking permit and laundry. Global cities will also have more people and different types of transportations that causes heavy traffic and noises, lack of space in parking, and also common in global cities. More people in major cities live in apartment. In some cities, the apartment can be very small. In parking, you will most likely have to pay park somewhere on the street. Environmental extreme weather events linked to global climate change are more frequent in these areas. There is also insufficient availability of resources in these cities, such as water, food, and electricity. The disadvantage found these global cities are the exposure to economic volatility. They also perceive favoritism by national government, investment, and cost bring drain to other areas, which makes these other cities and regions less capable. They also cause rise in inequality due to two-tier housing and labor markets. Global city helps globalization as this a place where movement in exchange of human being, goods and services, and capital technologies are cultural practice. And all over the planet, happen the effect of globalizations and seeing of the most these cities having a lot of local cities in the country can be a good thing as it bring up economic scale, develop markets and create jobs and encourage new economic activities to flourish. Bonifacio Global City, also known as BGC or the Fort, is an example of a global city found in Taguig, Metro Manila, Philippines. This city plays an important role in the growth of the economic of our country. It is known for its modern structure which comparable to those famous cities around the world. These cities prove that the Philippines can be developed like those well-developed countries around the world. Global city, an urban center that enjoys significant competitive advantage and that serves as a hub within a globalized economic system. The term has its origins in research on cities carried out during the 1980s which examined the common characteristic of the world's most important cities. However, with increased attention being paid the process of globalization during subsequent years, these world cities come to be known as global cities. One of the key properties of the current phase in the ascendant of information technologies in the associated increase in the mobility and liquidity of capital. There have long been cross-border economic process flows of capital, labor goods, real materials, and tourists, but to a large extent this stock placed within the interstate system where the key articulators were national states. The international economic system was influenced largely in the interstate system. A lot of cities nowadays are changing substantially due to influence of globalization. The most significant impact of globalization is in cities because the cities are becoming the ruler of countries in the process of variety of urban development on different platforms are awaiting cities. Their development are awaiting cities. This development are discussed in different dimensions. Here the globalization process in the effect this process has an understanding of city management, urban space and urban law are tried to be revealed in some the effect of globalization and cities and the concept of world cities is forming in the context of problem of globalization. The effect of globalization in economic, cultural, social, social, and environmental values and understanding of management are examined. It was established that globalization also includes the increased movement of people, product ideas, image, lifestyle, policies, and capital. And that's it affects cities through local and global dynamic, when in turn causes macro-urban and micro-urban change. If this injustice and inequality keep increasing, it will be a big problem for both urban residents and outside of the unstoppable part of the city because the conflict between this will be non-stop since it is really unfair for residents who live outside of the global city because of the major benefit that here is the residents that included in the global city, which we can say that it is really harmful and risky for us because of the unfairness. Actually, the global city really give a lot of positive effect since their principle and for the development of every city since they're aiming to make the city powerful, but we can avoid having problem within, and it is the inequality and injustice that happen in the global city.